Walter White has one of the most accurate addiction spirals ever written, not because of the blue stuff, but because of how he talks himself into one more time. It starts with, I need to pay the medical bills. He hits that number and then there's another reason, then another, then another. That's addiction. That's relapse, not the substance, the story. The mind splitting in two, the you that wants to change and the Heisenberg voice whispering, relax, just tonight, you'll quit again tomorrow. That's why the I am the one who knocks line hits so hard, even if it is gangster. It's surrender. It's the moment he stops fighting the voice and starts obeying it. Walter spiraled over 5 seasons. I used to be able to manage it in one night out. Thankfully, after 15 years of alcohol addiction and the rest, I'm 5 years sober now. Unlike Walter, who's dead. Which honestly is where I was heading without the empire and the cool hat. In this video, you'll see exactly where your Breaking Bad moment happens, why the 5-second window it shows up in is so hard to defeat, and the method that stops it from dragging you back into another year of starting over. Plus frameworks I've built so you can put it into action as soon as this video ends. So where does your Breaking Bad moment actually happen? Have you ever had one phone call instantly ruin your day? I thought so, same here. I was 99 days sober, triple digits in sight. All my mates didn't think I'd make it or just didn't care. Cheers lads. And then Friday night, my phone pings. Mate, it's going off down here. Johnny's here, Meg, Tom, Rebecca, they're all asking for you. It's gonna be epic. And instantly, without thinking, my brain flipped the script. It wasn't the drink that got me, it was the story I made up in just 5 seconds. You've done 99 days, celebrate day 100 with one drink. Nothing wrong with that, you don't want to miss out. It was completely illogical bullshit, but in that moment, it felt like the best reason ever. That's the Breaking Bad moment, that's the flip, the lie that feels so much better than the truth. I fought it for about 6 seconds, then I gave in. Next morning, I'm on a mate's sofa, throwing up into a bowl, £100 gone. Mates all laughing at me, telling me about the chaos I barely even remember causing. Back to day one. That cycle became my life. You see, relapse doesn't start with the drink. It starts in 5 seconds, the moment the excuse feels true. Stress, loneliness, boredom, a mate, a place, a memory, doesn't matter. There's always a flip. Catch that moment, you interrupt it, miss it, and it owns you. So why does one tiny illogical excuse override every promise you've ever made to yourself? Because you're not just fighting a thought, you're fighting an entire culture that trains your brain to need instant relief, especially with alcohol. Every advert, every celebration, every work night out, every bank holiday, and Christmas. Don't forget Christmas, where you can start drinking at 9 AM and no one bats an eyelid, which is sometimes fun. In the West, we've basically created a reason to drink on nearly every single day of the year, all pushing the same script. Drinking means belonging, saying no means you're boring or weird. I am pretty weird though. It's mental, isn't it? You wouldn't drink methanol, which is literally just another alcohol, and literally blind you and kill you, it'd fuck you up. But slap a label on ethanol and suddenly it's a lifestyle. And I'm not judging anyone, I drank for 15 years, like it was gonna run out. I know the story inside out, I was a mess. So when you're stressed, bored or lonely, and the trigger hits, your brain goes, everyone's out, you're missing something, go out, don't be a weirdo, just this once. It doesn't feel weird, it doesn't feel strange, it feels normal, it feels like home, it feels like comfort. The voice wins because the relief is instant and the rewards for staying sober are distant. That's not weakness, that's wiring, and you can't out-logic, out-think wiring. So how do you shut down that 5-second wall, that Breaking Bad moment? For me, I had to hit the floor. In massive debt, ringing people up, borrowing £2 for cider, and most of them saying no because they knew what it was for. Running some weird half-shut down hotel in Blackpool, don't even ask. Drinking every day with someone just as lost as me so we could both pretend that it was normal. And a whole host of other chemicals for another video. Then I saw a photo of myself and I looked like the Walking Dead. Then I lost one of my best mates to alcohol, then something snapped. That was my rock bottom, I had to quit. Your rock bottom won't look like mine. Most people don't end up in Blackpool drinking corner shop cider, doesn't matter. Everyone has a point, where the cost becomes real. But you don't need to hit mine, you don't even need to hit it at all. You just need to see yours early. Okay, so here's how you flip the 5-second script. Pick one consequence that hurts tomorrow, not vague future guilt, something that punches you in the chest. Breaking a promise, ruining your morning, losing momentum, wasting money, letting someone down. Whatever's going on in your life at the moment that's making you want to cut back or even quit alcohol or whatever addiction you may have, pick that. Then put it where you can't avoid it. Lock screen, mirror, wallet, sticking on your steering wheel if you can, wherever your hands or eyes naturally land a lot. Then when that 5-second Breaking Bad moment hits, look at it and you'll feel the shift. Dopamine drops, cortisol rises. The reward turns into a risk. You don't just think differently, you feel differently. That's what interrupts the craving loop in the exact 5-second window where relapse begins. Yes, you can try pure willpower, I did for years. It does work if you're strong enough, but it's like trying to bench press a 10-ton boulder every time you get triggered. This is the lighter 5K version. And if you want to go deeper into this, write out your whole 10-year future pain map. All the long-term consequences you avoid thinking about. It's a bit like Jordan Peterson's self-authoring program. I've made frameworks for the 60-second immediate consequence one and the full version so you can fill them in easily. You can grab them below. Either way, the core is simple. When that voice says just this once, you need something that hits now louder and faster than any excuse. You don't want to beat relapse by hitting rock bottom like I did, trust me. You beat it by catching your Breaking Bad moment early and choosing differently inside that 5-second window. If you're interested in how bad addiction can get if you leave it unchecked like I did, watch this video next where I go into more detail about it. Peace, and here's Waller to sign us off.
Say my name. Heisenberg. You're goddamn right.